Welcome everyone to CXTV. I'm here with Michael Hamm, last year's Canadian Cyclocross Championship under 23, and we're talking about this year's championships right here in Winnipeg at the end of October. Got to start off, Mike, by asking, how do you feel about this year's championships being in your home province?
Thanks. Well, it's really exciting to come back to Manitoba and be able to race cyclocross at this high of level. When I left Manitoba 5 years ago to university, there was barely a cross scene here at all, and to see how much it's grown in the past little bit is absolutely mind-blowing. So to be able to come here and race in front of my friends and my family and a bunch of my friends that don't really know what I'm doing, to be able to show them that's really exciting. My family's getting excited about it. They're talking about volunteering and they're booking their hotels already. So they're all going to be out here. It'll be great.
So now, what do you think of this site here, Forks, right in the center of Winnipeg? What do you think of this site for this year's Canadian Championships?
Well, I don't think I've ever been to a cross race that has had a site that's in this public of a location. There's something like 7,000 people that just walk around the Forks on a daily basis, plus some more for the races. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So you look at Providence, you look at Gloucester, and they each have one sort of cool landmark that makes for great photos. People come out and see them. But at the Forks here in Winnipeg, we have the Canadian Human Rights Museum. We're right on the harbor area right now. You have the Forks, the market area. There's just so many cool features here that to be able to have a cross race at this venue it's unusual, and it's going to be awesome.
Now, what do you think of the technical features that we're going to have on this course?
Yeah, so when I actually heard that the course was at a place like the Forks, I thought, oh, there's a lot of pavement there. I don't know if you can make a cross course. But I went out and I've ridden it, and I've been really surprised by how good of a course it is. Behind us here, you have the Cross to Huez section. It's basically back-to-back sand pits in front of beer gardens. We have a whole pile of space down there by the river with some cool run-ups, some cool descents. You have some grassy knolls in front of the Human Rights Museum with some, you can put some good corners in there. And then you also have just a whole pile of different surfaces to ride over. Cobblestones, sand, pea gravel, grass. I think it's going to be a cross course as fair and as challenging as any that we've seen in nationals.
Now let's finish off. Why do cyclocross racers across Canada, every single cyclocross racer across Canada, why do they need to be here for this year's championships?
Well, I mean, this is more than just a nationals weekend. It's actually sort of a cyclocross festival. So on Thursday, we have the Canadian premiere of Jeff Kabush's new film. On Friday, we have races all day, Saturday races all day, and then there's a UCI race on the Sunday. And I think even looking at, I mean, having this TV set up right here is something that's different, something that's unique to anything that anyone Canada has done before. There's more publicity around this, there's more hype around it. The province of Manitoba's behind it, the city of Winnipeg's behind it, and I think the rest of the Canadian cross community really should get behind it as well. Even if you're not going to win the races, it's well worth the trip to come out and race.
So thanks, Mike. There you have it. That's why you need to be here for this year's Canadian Championships, end of October, right here in Winnipeg, Manitoba.